Hi, I'm Pam Sidhu here at Sabras Radio, and joining us today is a lady that I have heard sing live. I've been fortunate enough to hear her sing live at a couple of shows. And what can I say other than Ronte khare ho gaye when I heard her sing? She's got the sweetest voice. Yes, I am talking about Priti Kaur. She's recently released her single Mere Sohneya, and she's joining us today to tell us more. How are you doing, Priti?
Hi, Pam, and hello to all the viewers, listeners of Sabras Radio. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you, Priti. I've been trying to pin you down for this interview since you released Mere Sohneya, which is such a beautiful, beautiful song.
Thank
But
you.
we'll talk about that shortly. But congratulations on the success of your new song. But first of all,
Thank
Priti, we want to know more about you. Let's go back a little bit. Are you from a musical family?
Yes, so I have inherited music from my dad, who is also my first guru, my Ustadji, Sri Kuljit Singh Sangarji. Been learning since I started talking. So maybe 4 or 5 years of age. Been learning from him, and I'm still learning.
Oh, that's amazing. So that's great. So your dad, he sung as well. He is he.
Yes. Yeah, he is a great musician. He was mostly into Indian classical music, which we call Shastriya Sangeet,
Oh,
and he's a great teacher. He has won several awards in India. He's not like commercial like me. He's more like a gavaya, a person who is completely immersed in his music. But yes, he not only taught me the intricacies of Indian classical music, but also other genres, other forms of Indian music like ghazals
yeah,
and thumri and other semi-classical styles, and actually even Bollywood, because Bollywood songs require a completely different approach. The emotions
mm,
that you should need while singing those songs, then getting the pronunciation of the words right, the weight on certain words, and it's quite complex if we start talking about it, but he taught me that as well. And but then he always told me, even now he says it to me, you keep listening to all the great singers, other
mm.
singers, good singers, which I have been doing so much since I was a child.
Who are your musical influences, Priti? Who is it that's inspired you? Now, I know this is a tough question because no doubt there's too many, but if there's one or two that come to mind right now, who are they?
Of course, my dad. Uh, Lata Mangeshkar ji always comes to my mind first for some reason. Maybe it's the voice, maybe her soulfulness, her emotional input into the song, along with the classical background that she had.
Mm.
But then it's a long list, Pam, in classical music, in ghazals, as Mehndi
Yeah.
Hasan Saab, Jagjit Singh ji.
Ah.
There's so many other singers, Muhammad Rafi Saab. They've greatly influenced me.
So you mentioned Lataji there. I've heard you sing her music, as I mentioned. I've heard you singing on stage. Can you sing a few lines of one of your favorites of hers?
हमको मिली है आज ये घड़ियां नसीब से जी भर के देख लीजिए हमको करीब से फिर आपके नसीब में ये रात हो न हो शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो लग जा गले.
Wow, I'm
Thank you.
speechless. I'm trying to get my words together for you now, Brittany. Your voice just does that to me.
Thank
This is
you.
why I was chasing you for this interview because you're just too good, too good. I mean,
Thank you.
thank you for that beautiful, beautiful few lines that you sung for us there. But of course, your musical talent has been recognized in the past. I know that you won Saregama Punjabi in 2003. So tell us more about that.
So this is really special for me, and the story is just so interesting because I wanted to participate in the main Saregama, and to get in Saregama itself, it takes a lot of time because there's a queue. There's
Yeah.
so many singers in India. So someone from Mumbai, they said to me, "Why don't you go for Saregama Punjabi and get some experience there? Maybe they can actually audition you for the main Saregama." And it's the same team. So Ashwini Karandikar was there at that time, assistant director. So they come from Mumbai to Punjab to shoot Saregama series. At that time, there was no voting system. It was pure. It was a pure one, pure reality show where the judge will judge you what you're doing there on stage. It was actually difficult and more strict. No voting line, nothing like that. And yeah, so I went there just to have some fun and try. And I was actually worried I'm not going to even cross the quarterfinals because in Punjab, I mean, the singers are like they are all are so good. Their range of voice, their gaiki was so good. But the auditions happened and they went really well. I was just enjoying the tunes from Punjab. I didn't know many tunes also, to be honest. I learned so many there when I reached there.
Mm.
But then quarterfinals happened. I went through that semi-final, and then I reached the final somehow. I was totally surprised at how I reached there. It happened, and then I won it. Again, I would say it was such a big surprise for me winning the Saregama. I've never lived in Punjab. Obviously, I'm a Sikh, I'm Punjabi, but never lived there. So I was like, I'm never going to win it. Okay, I'm just going to try it. But that changed my life forever. I took my singing seriously after that, and
Right.
especially with the Punjabi music, I went on to learning more. Like I
Mm.
need to learn so much, so many tunes, so many such. Our Punjabi music is so rich.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
it's really so rich. The folk tunes like Heer, Mirza,
Mm.
Chilla, all of that. And I was so fortunate. I sang in front of great musicians, legendary singers of Punjab, like Kuldeep Manak Sahab. That was a great experience.
Yes, what a story you must have to tell there, because of course, sadly, he is no more, but you
Yeah,
you were able to perform in front of him and he was one of the judges. And you what was it that you performed in the final? What was that
I would
winning song?
before sing that song, I would like to talk about Manak Sahab. He came to the stage before even the show started. He said, "I will not care if this contestant is my rishtedar or a friend's son or daughter. I'll just mark on the basis of what you do on stage today."
Mm.
And he was such a humble soul. Yeah, so very interesting thing happened. I sang a song by Ghulam Ali Khan Saab, and he asked me, no, no, sing the second antra also. And this is a competition, and there's time bondage, and you're only required to sing one antra. So I'll remember this forever. He asked me to sing the second antra also. That's he was keenly listening. Yeah, that was one of the best experiences of Saregama.
Amazing. It sounds phenomenal. I'd love to be able to watch that episode now. Is it available anywhere?
I've only got a few video clips. I've posted it on my YouTube channel. It's there for like past many years. It's
Yeah.
7 years now, and people watch it there. I
I'll
haven't
be
got
sure
many
to have a look. Yeah.
clips.
But you mentioned then he as well in terms of some of the Punjabi classics. Now, I know that there was a film that I was crazy about anyway, because it showed the story of Varis Shah and, of
Yeah.
course, Gurdas Mann, who, to me, he's a living legend. I'm a huge fan. I learned so much from his music growing up, but he
Yes.
played, of course, the lead Varis Shah in that film. And for many, many years, I've always listened to the music and always listened to Heed. And when I met you, you told me that it was your voice. You actually did the playback. You were one of the
One of the
voices.
singers. Yeah.
Yeah, in Heed. Can we
Yeah.
have a live few
Yeah.
lines, please?
हीरे आखदी जोगिया झूठ बोले ते कौन रुठड़े यार मनावंदा वे ऐसा कोई ना मिलया वे मैं ढूंढ थकी जेड़ा ज्ञान मोड़ लिया वे
Priti,
Thank
you
you.
blow me away every time. That's soul food for me.
Thank
Hearing
you.
that, it's absolute soul food. So beautiful. And
Thank you,
that was
Pam.
just so clear. I could be listening. It was like I could actually be listening to it. Like I'm imagining like a record player. I used to have the old Hi Ranja record
Yeah, yeah.
growing up. And it was the only Punjabi record I had. And I used to listen to it on repeat. And I could just see that record coming on then in my mind's eye. And I could hear your voice. And oh, wow. So
Thank you, Pam.
beautiful. So beautiful. But let's go on. Let's move on to the reason why you're here. Of course, you have just released a new single, Mere Sohneya. It's
Yeah,
beautiful. Tell me,
thank
tell
you.
us, how did it come about?
Yeah, it's been a journey with this song. And like I mentioned before, I always wanted to do my own song, having sung for different producers and other being part of albums. I mean, it's a great experience, of course, and I value it. But having your own song was my dream. This guy from Pakistan, his name is Zain Khan. He used to send me songs to sing. Like, if you like this song, you can take it and you can sing it. So you will not even believe it. He started contacting me since 2018, and since then, he was sending me so many songs. I never, I mean, sometimes I just skipped his messages. He sent me so many songs. But then this song caught my eye, and I felt like I think I should sing this song. It's such a beautiful tune. I think I would really love to sing it from my heart. I
Mm,
liked the tune. So originally it was in Hindi, Hindi as in Urdu Hindi. And then I asked him, look, I'll sing this, but I want to do this in Punjabi
yeah,
because I wanted to do a Punjabi song first. So yes, he changed the lyrics, and then I gave my inputs as well in the lyrics. So there's lots of my own input there as well.
yeah,
And then the tune got in the making. I was singing the song on my harmonium, practicing, checking the scale, and all that. It's just such a long process to decide how to actually sing it now, final
mm,
recording. And then I created alaps. So the song is actually in a rag called Pahadi Rag, which is very
right,
common with our Bollywood songs as well.
mm,
So I wanted to give that hint of Pahadi, feeling of mountains. So I added alaps, and then I sang the song. In a few days, it was all recorded and sent to him. He did the mixing. But then what happened was I wasn't completely happy with the mix. He did a great job though. But still, there was something missing in the song with the beats and the punch. Then I sent the song to Mumbai
right,
to these wonderful people, wonderful music director duo. They are brothers, Sangeet Haldipur and Siddharth Haldipur. And then what they did with the music, I mean, you can hear it, the sound, the quality. It's just some another level now. And when the final mix was done and I received it, I was like, it's sounding class to me, as in the quality of the overall song. It's not just a singer's abilities and their emotional input, but it's a teamwork.
yes,
It has to be perfect from every point of view. When people hear it, the quality should match with the songs that they regularly hear, like good
mm,
songs. So yeah, they did an incredible job with the mix master. But then you have to think of the video because it's more visual nowadays. So having received such great quality audio now, I have to find someone who can match the quality of this audio. So then I came in touch with a great filmmaker from UK itself. His name is Mr. Sunny Dinsey, and I contacted him for the video. And you can see the results. I mean, the work speaks itself.
We can. Well, I'm grateful, Priti, because I know from having seen you perform at concerts and setting up musicians that you are a perfectionist. But I'm so grateful for that now because you kept going and you kept striving. Together, as you said, with your team, you've created a beautiful piece here. Could we have a few lines?
माही आवे आ जावे मैनू चैना बिन तेरे एक पल भी नहीं रहना मैं तेरा दीदार करा तेनू प्यार करा तेरे नाज उठावा तू रवे बस पास दिल दी आस तेनू पलकां ते बिठावा ओ जे मेरा यार मिले दिलदार मिले मंगा रब तो दुआ विच तैनू मेरी सोहणिया जे दिलदार मिले गमखार मिले मंगा रब तो दुआ विच तैनू मेरी सोहणिया
Amazing, amazing. And it is so
Thank you.
happy. It's like there's this joy. I
Yes,
just feel this joy when I hear that song. It's beautiful. I know that, circumstances happened where you didn't continue in playback in Bollywood. You came back, well, you came over to the
I
UK.
came.
Yeah.
I moved.
You moved to the UK
Yeah.
and then all these years on, of course, I know that you've done bits along the way, but all these years on, this single is out, and I would love to hear you back singing Bollywood playback. So I'm fully convinced that one day here at Sabras we are going to be playing your Bollywood film songs as well.
Really hope so. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for saying such kind words for me. It really means a lot. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you so much, Priti, and no doubt we'll be speaking to you again here at Sabras soon.